Hey guys, let's go play outside. Today is not a Gigataro video, but a Pokemon What If video. It is not a new series I'm doing or anything, it's just a what if concept I thought of after the Legend ZA trailer dropped. So, what is this, what if, you may ask? Well, here it is. So, it's Pokemon Legends, ZA kinda, except like Pokemon Legends Necrozma, as in like if it was in Alola. Or in the future of Alola, where there's a whole new island and stuff. So yeah, let's go into the video, shall we? So on your way, or not on your way, but when you arrive at the island, you are greeted by your new rival, which is actually a student apprentice of future Lily from Alola. Her name is Wai. The name Wai comes from Hawaii, which is the place that Alola is based on, so why not? And yeah, I designed it off of one of the characters from Scarlet and Violet. I might have forgotten his name, but still. I still remember it good enough. So, yeah. Now on to the actual Pokemon. She hands you your starters. So you have a choice between Grookey, I hope I said that right, Grookey, Chimchar, and Froakie. And here are their Alolan evolution forms. Here is Alolan Rillaboom, a grass fairy type. It goes from a drummer to a ukulele player, or a violin player if you want to call it that. I don't know. I really don't know what ukulele players look like really right now as I'm speaking, so I just designed this yesterday. And yep, I spent all day long, like actually all day long on the computer, not getting off the computer, working on these designs. So that's enough of Alolan Rillaboom. Moving on to the next one, that being Alolan Infernape, a Fire Ghost type. Yep, I based it on Monkey D. Luffy Gear 5 from the One Piece series, and I also inspired it off of, I don't know, that's just it really, like, it's just Infernape, except made by Monkey D. Luffy. Let me know if you think of this design. Or, no, not if you think, what you think. Yeah, my bad. Anyways, moving on to the next starter, or final starter that you have to choose. Alolan Greninja, a water psychic type. It basically becomes a water bender. And also, I like its design the best, and I think I would choose this one. If anything, he's so cool. Yes, there is megas in this video. I made megas, and only like 4 because I didn't have time for the other one, and I might have forgotten the other one midway. Anyways, here is the pre-evolutions, which I made. And there's 2 pre-evolutions, one for Smeargle and one for Lapras. So here is Turpentike, a normal type. Turpentike is the Smeargle one, as it is basically just a baby Smeargle. I think it's kind of cute, and also I designed this off of some fan art as inspiration. And yeah, I did look at fan art to design my Pokemon, except most of these are my own creation. Moving on to Lapras pre-evolution, Lapple, a water type. Baby Lapras, that's literally it. That's all you can see about it. It's just baby Lapras. Moving on, because that one was just short. It was literally just as small as the Lapple itself. Now on to the actual evolutions, the new evolutions. For Bruxish and Gumshoos. So here is Lusalextris, a fairy poison type. Yup, it is just mermaid. like dead mermaid fish or whatever. It's also based on anglerfish, kind of, because that's supposed to be like it holding up a reef, or not reef, but life ring, as in like using it as an angler. Hope y'all like it. It's probably one of my least favorite designs of this video. Except for Lapple, that thing is so small that I would throw it out the window and it would go flying to the moon. Moving on to the Gumshoos evolution, which is Gangsta Shoes, a normal dark type. Yep, we got the Godfather in this. It is a full-on mobster Pokemon. It is quite literally a mobster. Anyways, I spent most of the time just trying to figure out the right color for these, and I think I did good. And I also used real Pokemon in Photoshop to take their color and add it to the Fakemon to make them look better, since I can't find color myself and I didn't want to do a resemblance challenge, so I just did it with existing Pokemon. Anyways, moving on to the regional forms. There is only one regional form, really, that I could think of. No, wait, no, not one, but maybe like 2 or 3. So yeah, here is Alolan Smoliv, a grass fire type. And I just realized I might have forgotten one of the Alolan regional variants, which is Hydrapple. I am an idiot for forgetting that. I am sorry, chat. I might post them in a community post because I might have forgotten midway. Anyways, Alolan Smoliv is based on a guava fruit and lava, so it's now a fire type. And it's now super angry. Its evolution, Alolan Dolive, is also grass fire, and it's now based on a hula dancer or whatever that you'd see at Hawaii. I don't think I said that right, but I think it's one of those. No, it's not a hula dancer, it's luau dancer, my bad. Anyways, yeah, the guavas are now volcanoes. Alolan Dolive has one final evolution, and this is Fakemon. This ain't anything Pokemon related, really. Okay, it is Pokemon related, but it ain't anything to do with, like, actual Pokemon. It's just, like, a Pokemon concept. Anyways, here is Alolan Arboliva, a grass fairy type. It's also a luau dancer, except more of a male one now. And it's also got guavas instead of olives, obviously. And yeah, I think I really like this one. Now, in this, Legends UB concept, which is not Legends Necrozma really anymore, it's just Pokemon Legends UB. It's not a real game or anything, it's just a what-if concept I thought up for what if, there was a Pokemon Legends game set in Alola. Anyways, sorry for yapping so much. Here is UB Winery. Vinsnare. Or Vinsnare. A grass poison type. Yep, it's just grapes. It's just a grapevine, but walking. And I actually kind of like this. Anyways, moving on to the next one, which is UB Speaker. Ekeko, a flying psychic type. Ekeko is basically a bat. This is a redesign of one of the concepts or whatever that I made at my Sylvan school or whatever that I go to. And I ended up giving that beta design to a friend who's there, so I just made a different one. And here's a different one. Anyways, hope you guys like it. And it's one of my least favorite Ultra Beasts in this whole video. Like, I don't like Ekeko now. Anyways, moving on to the next couple of Ultra Beasts, since there is a lot. There's like at least 5 more. The next Ultra Beast is UB Diesel Oiletta. A poison, or no, not even a poison, whatever type, it's just pure poison. And yep, it's just oil. It's literally oil, but alive. I think this is one of the goofier ones of the video. specifically because, what is going on with its face? It looks drunk. Anyways, enough of that one. Sorry if I'm going so quick with these. I'm just trying to get the video out in time. I shouldn't apologize, but still, I'm ignoring it. Here is UB Buildang. Now, I was gonna make this a rock, like just a rocked electric type, but I might have forgotten to add the typing there when printing. So yeah, here's Buildang. Yep, it is Tower. It's just Tower. Now, this thing is based on Stakataka, or even a descent of Stakataka, but still, it looks pretty cool. And also, I thought of this in my mind the minute that I thought of UB Building. I was like, wait a minute, that's perfect. And then just went ahead with the design. Now, I could already tell you that now there was 5 more designs. Now there's like 4. So here is UB Gene, a Devon M, a normal ghost type. Yep, it's just pants. It's just walking pants. Literally just walking pants. It's so goofy and I love it. I need a plush of this yesterday. Moving on to the next one. And also, let me know what your favorite Pokemon is in the comments if you don't mind. And fun fact, right before I get back into the video, I'm going to start live streaming this coming weekend at some point, where I draw your starters and like your starter Pokemon suggestions that you give me. And then I might also draw some Mario Fakemon since you guys chose that in my newest poll. So apparently I'm going to be drawing some Mario Fakemon too. Anyways, now back to the video. Here is UB Colony, a normal psychic type. Yep, I got a suggestion, not my suggestions or anything, but I got advice to just find some invasive species to base stuff off of, so I made a bunny invasive species, because you know how they are, quote unquote. And yeah, I thought, it's just Colony. It's a colony of bunnies coming out of the hat. It's perfect. Also, yes, I did base this off of one of those fan-made Ultra Beast designs that some dude made on Google. This is not really original. I apologize for it, but at least I changed the colors so it's more of a regional form. Anyways, moving on. So, again, with the invasive species, I went and looked at a lionfish. I don't know why they're invasive or how, but still they're invasive species, so I just turned it into an Ultra Beast. Here is the next Ultra Beast starter, UB Thin. Lionfish, or no, not lionfish, it's lionish. Here's Poison Dark type. Yep, lionish. I based it off of Flippy from Dogman. Kinda as well, the shape. Because triangle fish, fine. Anyways, it evolves into UB Spines, Morhiok, a pure poison type again. Here's Morhiok. I think I really like it. Like, as an evolution, this is a step up from whatever that last thing was. This is peak. Anyways, again, sorry for going so fast. Trying to keep this video maybe at like a little bit slower timeline since I made so many designs. So yeah, lightning round, I guess. This is the lightning round. Here are the megas. So we got Mega Scrafty, and yes, I did Photoshop that thing right next to it. Yeah, I kind of saw some cool on YouTube screenshot and then turned it into Scrafty. And yeah, it actually looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. And it's like the main rival to Hawlucha and Incineroar, since they're all like wrestler Pokemon. This one mainly either fights crime or is a supervillain and starts robbing stuff, because it's Scrafty. And yeah. So, Next Mega is Mega Parasect. I actually wanted to do this, and this is an original one I made because I thought, okay, I'm gonna stop saying I thought. I did not think of anything for this. I just saw a Parasect and then did it. So yeah, I really like this, and I hope y'all do too. Now, if there's typings for the Megas in the actual Pokemon game, this one would probably, I think so, I don't know. Either way, this one would be, probably Dark Poison. This thing is scary. No, Psychic Poison. Anyways, we got about, like, 2 more Megas left before we get on to the Legendaries and then end of the video. So, here is Mega Mousehold. And yeah, I made a big Mousehold that holds the little babies in the back. And yeah, it is furious. It is very angry at anyone who messes with it. And it works. It becomes overprotective when it Mega Evolves. And yep, I really like it. I hope y'all do too. Alright, final Mega. Here is Mega Mimikyu. Yeah, I made this the most scariest thing possible that I could think of. It's just Mimikyu, but the thing is now outside of the thing, and now it's nightmarish. Or outside of the costume, it's just scary. And it uses the little stick tail as some sort of like throwing stick, or not even, it just bats you with it. Yeah, either this or Mega Parasect is my least favorite Mega in the video. They're all cool either way, so yeah. Now on to the Legendaries and or the finale. So, I based these two, like, next 4 Legendaries on the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. And also, here's some lore, or fan-made lore, fan fiction. In the future of Alola, Lusamine and her team find out that apparently in ancient times there was a great war between the 4 horsemen of the legendary Pokemon, or the legendary horsemen, and the 2 like main legendaries, which are U and B. So yeah, here are the 4 legendary horsemen. Azurian, Ghost Dark type. Okay, the Conquest one. Or Conquer one. Anyway. I used Surledge as inspiration for its arms. Like all these. And I also made it look as divine as I possibly could. And yeah, I think y'all will really love these next few Pokemon. So yeah, moving on to the War one. The War, which is or I don't know how to pronounce it. O'Rourke, yeah. Ghost fighting type. It becomes Gladiator too. What happened to it? It is now a Gladiator, apparently. Or if you guys dare say, a Lionel from Zelda. And yes, I added cool fire effect to its legs and tail and everything else. And yeah, I think I did good with this. Let me know what you think. I mean in the comments below anyway. Now we're getting into the Famine one, which is Fezzamammon, a ghost poison type. I don't know why I made it poison and not ghost steel, but whatever. I was gonna make it in like a pinkish color, but I didn't want it to look anything like that legendary like guy or whatever that looked very, very ugly. Like in Pokemon Hisui. Yeah, that one kind of sucked. So I made this one better. And yes, it is based on the Famine one. Famine Horseman. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. And also this little neck thing makes it look even better. On to the final horseman, aka the Death Horseman. Here is Witherike. A ghost type, just pure ghost. This really is a ghost type. It's just Witherike. I think I like this a lot. And I still even kept the ghost effect, too. But yeah, I think these are the best legendaries I've ever made, really. Those are my final words on those. And now we get to the last three legendaries of the video. Here are the U and B legendaries. Here is Yukahidi, a ghost psychic type. Or Yukahidi. I think Yukahidi is better. It is basically based on the Moana island or wherever, like the nature island lady, but as a Pokemon. And yes, I also based it on a Longhorn so it can give off that U vibe. And yeah, I think I really like... I spent the most time on these, actually. I like these legendaries. Now moving on to the B legendary, aka the final box legendary anyway. Here is Barbarost, Ice Ghost type. Barbarost is peak. I love this. And also it looks pretty cool. I know I've been saying those things way too much throughout the video. I'm just trying to make my video look awesome in comparison to other ones. But yeah, I think I made pretty good Pokemon here. Now, the final legendary, aka the mythical of the island. I forgot the name of the island. I need to write those down, but still. Here is the Tapu of the island. Tapu Hoha. A ghost fairy type. Tapu Hoha is basically the bringer of peace in Alola right now, as the other Tapus have been defeated by Ash. And yes, I did make it like some sort of dog so it can be cute enough to bring peace in the process. But yeah, those are all the Pokemon for the day. Make sure to tune into my live stream this coming weekend. And yeah, I will be drawing your suggestions for starter Pokemon for your regions. And I'll even draw some Mario characters as Pokemon in the process. Anyways, have a good night. And thanks for watching. Bye!